Hello, friends. Welcome to Hope to the Hopeless series. Today, I want to speak about another topic on many are called, but few are chosen. So, this is what Jesus Christ said to his disciples. And it says in the Bible, it comes in Matthew 22:14. It says that Jesus Christ said to his disciples, many are called, but few are chosen. So, he explained this. First of all, what is this calling? And what are you chosen for? So let me explain to you what is God's calling. God's calling is a process by which the Father draws a person closer to Him so that that person's mind opens up, spiritual mind. He knows the spiritual truth and then he accepts the truth and he receives salvation. That is what is God's calling. So he died on the cross of Calvary not for few people but for entire mankind, for you and me and for everyone in the world. So he doesn't want anyone to perish but everyone to come to him and receive salvation. That is what is his desire, God's desire. So that is what is called as God's calling. So he explained, Jesus Christ explained this in using a parable, the parable of the sower. So let me explain to you what is the parable of the sower. There was a farmer who sowed seeds, and some of the seeds fell on the wayside, and the birds came, perched on it, devoured those seeds, and took away. So the plants did not come up. Then some of the seeds fell on stony, rocky places. It immediately grew up, but it did not have the strong roots because there was no soil. So when the sun came up and when it was scorching heat, due to that, the plant withered away immediately. And the third scenario is where the seeds fell in the soil, but there were thorny bushes and weeds and other plants surrounding the good seed. And when this plant grew, the thorns and the bushes and the weeds choked this plant, and the plant died. And the fourth scenario is where the seed fell on the good soil. So when it fell on the good soil, it was fruitful. The plant became, the plant grew and it was fruitful 100 times, 60 times and 30 times. That's how it is. So the sower is none other than Jesus Christ himself and his church members, his church or believers. So the seed is the gospel. The gospel is the truth. So there are many people who are sharing the gospel, like this video, what I'm sharing is I'm trying to share the gospel of God to many people through this YouTube video. So this is what many people, some people accept Jesus Christ, some people reject it outright, some people accept it with joy, and when they come across some difficulties in their life, some sufferings, they give up and then they backslide. So my dear friend, what I'm trying to tell you is don't backslide. Hold on to God because this is what you have called for. And remember one thing, that salvation is something which is very important. It is like saving. It is like rescuing a person from eternal death. So the physical death, everybody has to face that one day or the other. We all need to face the physical death, but the eternal death is so important. And if you receive salvation, then you will be saved from eternal death. That is what is more important. So today, my dear friends, this is my humble request. Draw closer to God because he died on the cross of Calvary. He shed his blood not for few people but for entire humankind. So remember to know the truth. Open up your mind. Let your spiritual mind be opened up. And know the truth because the word of God is a living God. It's a living word. God breathed word. So remember to draw closer to the Lord. Accept the truth and then receive the salvation. Thereby you will not face eternal death. This is what I want to tell you. So thank you and have a blessed week in the presence of